Pranam, Michael, and everybody else. My question, I'll keep it really short, is in the Advaitic state of singularity, where Satchit Anand are one and the same thing.
Yes.
I personally am getting stuck on the love part. And here's my question. Since Advaita is not two,
Yes.
then love whom? When I meditate on this, it sort of gets into emotional state and all the concepts starts to fuse or go away. I don't know what are the right words to use. And I seem to walk on the razor's edge of nothingness on one side and not sure what on the other. And so if you can comment on this, that's my question.
Okay, this is a good question. Many theologians, Christian theologians, and generally even Hindu theologians, even Vedantists, argue that love is always for another. So that there can be true love for God only if God is other. That is the idea that many people have. But this is overlooking one thing that we all know, but we all know it, but Bhagavan has pointed it out to us. That is in the first paragraph of Nana. This first paragraph of Nana is particularly important because when Bhagavan wrote the essay version, he rearranged the answers he had given to Shiva Prakashan Pillai. He also changed the wording, omitted some things, and formed this text. But he added this introductory paragraph, which is not part of the answers he'd given to Shiva Prakashan Pillai. So this is such an important paragraph. He begins by saying, Sakadala Jivagalum Dukamembadindri Epodum Sukamai Irika Virumbuvadalam. Since all jivas, all sentient beings, like, love, or want to be always happy without misery. This is something we all know. We all want to be happy. We all want to be free of misery. Then he says, this is the important point in connection with your question. Yavakum tanititileye parama priyam irimpadalam. Since for everyone, the greatest love is only for oneself. That is, we all love ourselves. Love for ourselves is our very nature. We cannot be without loving for ourselves, without loving ourselves. In fact, we love ourselves more than we love anything else. So Bhagavan says, since everyone's greatest love is only for oneself, and then he says, Priyataku Sukame Karanmadalalam, since happiness alone is the cause of love. What he expects us to understand from that, we all love to be happy. We all have greatest love for ourselves, and happiness alone is the cause of love. What does that indicate? Why do we love ourselves? Because we ourselves are happiness. That is, since we have more love for ourselves than we have for anything else, that is a clear indication that happiness is our real nature. So he then goes on to say, in order to attain that happiness, which is one's own svabhava, one's own very being, which one experiences daily in sleep, which is devoid of mind. That is, in sleep, there's no mind. There's nothing other than ourselves, but we're perfectly happy there. So that means that happiness is our own nature, what we actually are. So in order to attain that happiness, he says it beautifully in Tamil, and chukate adeya tanne tan aridal vendam. Oneself, knowing oneself is necessary. That's the first sentence. Then the second sentence he says, very simply, adaku, for that, nana ennum jnana vicharame mukhya sadhanam. For that, jnana vichara, called who am I, is the principal means. Jnana vichara means awareness investigation. We're investigating this awareness I. So here Bhagavan clearly says, we all have the greatest love for ourselves, and happiness is alone the cause of love. Since we are Satchidananda, of course we love ourselves, because Ananda means in Satchidananda, it means infinite happiness. Since our real nature is infinite happiness, how can we not love ourselves? So love does not require two. In fact, love between two is always deficient. because it's always, love that you have for another is always finite. Because when you've got two, you've got limitation. Only in the state of oneness, of one without a second, is the love infinite. So infinite love is possible only in the state of infinity. In the state of infinity, there can't be more than one. Because if there's more than one, you've got two, then each one is limiting the other. So then you've got limitation. So it's only in the state of Advaita, but love attains its fullness. And Satchidananda are one and the same, not only in the state of attainment, even now. Being is nothing but awareness, and awareness is nothing but happiness. They seem to be three because we've limited ourselves. But actually, they are ever one and indivisible. And happiness and love imply the same, because as Bhagavan says, happiness, in the state of duality, we say happiness is the cause of love. In the state of non-duality, happiness is love itself. Love is happiness itself. And that is what we really are. So our happiness is our very nature.